Get up, you son of a bitch! Cause Pawn's drunk loves ya.
They show no love. Punch drunk, hungover. Wake up to the new me. Bye-bye to my old self. Wake up to the new me. Happy Hour Thursday. Bye-bye to my old self. Wake up to the new me. What's good? Smash that like, baby. Wake up to the new me. Bye-bye to my old self. Wake up to the new me. Ladies and gentlemen. DJ. You already know this is Punch Drunk, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself. A.K.A. El Adobo, A.K.A. El Sazón, A.K.A. El Borracho, A.K.A. Café Bustelo, A.K.A. El Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this side of heaven. God bless you all. Damn it. The gigolo from upstairs can't protect his pet. He can't protect her. She's been barking throughout all these interviews, ladies and gentlemen. Damn it. Protect your pet. The gigolo from upstairs. Remy Ma's husband has a. Hey, I'm gonna call animal control. I'm gonna call animal control. I'm gonna charge him with animal cruelty. Because you gotta protect your pet. You gotta protect it. You gotta protect the damn pet. Yo, Punch, but nah, you're going too far. You can't be disrespecting. Shit ain't shields like that. She don't respect herself. It's hard to respect somebody when they don't respect themselves. Shout out to the ladies, and to the fellas in the building. You already know, smash that like button on your way in. If you haven't become a member of the Punch Unboxing, you already know, man, become a member. Support the channel, support the live, support the movement, support the energy. Woo, man. Damn it. For how long I've been saying, man, pull the leash back. Pull the leash, bruh. You gonna let that woman just crash and burn like that? And you call and he got the nerve to say, that's my queen. You know what I'm saying? That's my queen. That's my queen. They ain't your damn queen, man. I know pimps that protect their hoes better than this. You don't protect this woman? You letting this woman go crash and burn. Crash and burn. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said before, nobody even think about, hey, yo, put it this way. Throughout all her interviews, her latest interviews, nobody give a damn about her fight. Nobody give a damn about the Mrs. Brady, Kate Scott from Australia. No disrespect. But you ain't no damn prestige fighter. Let's keep it honest, damn it. We're going to be speaking facts. Facts over feelings. Facts over motherfucking feelings. Happy Hour Thursday. Shout out to Snow. Burr in the building. What's good, Burr? What's good, Burr? Now, F that, man. Go Punch. That's what I'm talking about. I want to know. We don't need no beta males coming over here. Yeah. Or in the comment section, yo, Punch, well, you a dude. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Why you gossip like a chick, though? You know what I'm saying? She's a black woman, though. You know what I'm saying? Why a black man got to be talking about a black woman like that? Come on, man. Calm down with your NAACP ass, all right? Calm down, all right? Not because you a black brother and you going, you know what I'm saying, talking down about a black queen. She ain't no goddamn queen. Stop it. She ain't no queen. She is not no queen. The only queen that she resembles is Pookie's girlfriend from New Jack City. I'm prom queen from King's High School. I used to be prom queen. Queen High School. Man, shut up. You ain't nothing but a prom fiend. Oh, damn queen, you must be out your damn mind. At this point, he leads her to the fire. Like here, crash and burn, hurry up. He leads, hey yo, Remy Ma's husband leads this woman to the fire. Because, yo, she's getting heat. She's catching heat. And where is Remy Ma's husband? Where is his interview? Where is his protection? Hey, yo, put it this way. When he had an interview in the Breakfast Club, y'all remember that interview with the Breakfast Club and Shanae Shields was in the back? And then they asked her, no, come on. And she had to say in the Breakfast Club, no, you guys got to get over with. They are dealing with divorce. That is a divorce. That is a divorce. Hey, yo, that was like a year and a half ago. You still saying the same shit. Huh? But like I've been saying, you know what I'm saying? You know, there's going to be people out there that's going to give me the benefit of the doubt, punch drunk. And there's other people that's not going to give me the benefit of the doubt because, you know what I'm saying? Just like I got supporters, I got haters as well. But at this point, if you disagree with Punch and most of the boxing content creators that feel the same way that I feel, or content creator, or podcasts and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I think the people now that is trying to enable Shanae Shields, I don't think they believe in Shanae Shields. I don't think they're fans of Shanae Shields. I think now they're playing devil's advocate because, you know, there's just people out there that just, you know, when there's facts and the facts are the facts and the truth is the truth, there's just people out there that be like, they just want to go against the grain. They want to be a rebel to the truth. You feel me? But we ain't that. I don't waste my time. I don't waste my time trying to be devil's advocate. I'm a God-fearing man. So, yeah, there is a cell in me. There is a cell, one cell that I do feel bad for her. Just one cell, though. You know what I'm saying? That has decreased over the years. I gave Shanae Shields the benefit of the doubt. Then it was 50-50. Then now I'm giving the facts, you know what I'm saying, 70-30. Now at this point, I'm just a cell. I'm giving a cell. Just a cell. Because I believe that God works in mysterious ways. And I know that, you know what I'm saying? You can't overturn a reprobate mind because that's what I believe. I think that there is no saving Shanae Shields. But who am I? I ain't God. You know, God, you know, well, he does miracles. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to take a miracle. It's going to take a miracle, y'all, to get this woman back on track. It's going to take a miracle. But this guy, Remy Ma's husband, the Rapi from Brooklyn, he don't do no justice. He don't do no justice. You going to walk with her in the media day? Can you walk with her in these interviews and then pull the leash? Can you control this woman? Man, Ike Turner protected Tina better than this. Hey, yo, the judge and family court protect fathers better than this. It's gonna be feelings like this. There's gonna be fellas in the building like, no. You go too far, Punch. No. Would you say that the judge and family court protect men, fathers, more than Remy Ma's husband protect Shanae Shields? Yeah. This woman don't protect this woman at all. I mean, this man doesn't protect that woman at all. It's weird, bruh. Yo, protect your damn pet, bruh. This is animal cruelty, ladies and gentlemen. No. No, there's people out there that there's people out there that love the animals, and there's people that don't give a damn about wildlife. But there's people out there that does protect the wildlife. You know what I'm saying? Her manager don't come up and defend it. Yo, you don't hear nobody from Win Records. Salida doesn't come out. Dimitri Salida never say anything. Never protect this woman. You know why? Because let me tell you the truth, ladies and gentlemen. The truth is, behind the scenes, even the people that's around her, no one, I'm not going to say no one because there's going to at least be one or two. But really nobody likes this woman. No one likes her. Even the people that are around her do not like her. That's why nobody comes out publicly to protect her, to defend her. Yo, even Don King defended damn Mike Tyson. Yo, put it this way, ladies and gentlemen. Put it this way. Even Donald Trump defended Mike Tyson when he was going through his rape trial. Remember back in the days? Remember that Donald Trump was offering his attorneys to protect Mike Tyson, but Don King got his these attorneys that couldn't protect Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? Like, put it this way, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Tyson, even Mike Tyson, my favorite fighter of all time, right? He said the heinous things. He's done terrible things. Remember back in the days when Mike Tyson said, I don't do interviews with women unless I fornicate with them. Huh? You remember? You remember when he told Lennox Lewis, I want to eat your children. Huh? Praise be to Allah. He said some crazy shit, done crazy shit, but guess what? We love Mike Tyson. We love Mike Tyson. But that's how bad Shanae Shield is. No one likes this woman. I've been in the arenas. If y'all new to the channel, I've said this several times. I've been to the arenas. I've been in media credential where the media and like is a VIP where only media credentials boxes could be in there. Once she comes in the room, oh man, this woman, yo, I'm dead serious. I've been in 3 places where when Shanae Shields walks in the room, first she has an attitude. I remember I think it was the Madison Square Garden when she was mad and she was with her fiance Tony, and she didn't like the seat that they was trying to give her. You know, sometimes they give boxers, the red carpet. Here's some seats. Well, they didn't offer her the proper seat. This is how they be hating on me. This is how they treat the grow. This is how they treat. And you can see the top rank media personnel like, man, I don't like this woman, man. Fuck that woman. I remember when I was in the Canelo Alvarez versus Jamel Charlo weigh-in, and it was outside. Shanae Shields came walking in with her fiance Tony. Shout out to Tony. At least he proposed to that. At least he did the proper steps to propose to that woman. Unlike Remy Ma's husband. We're gonna get to the interview in just a minute. Give me a sec. She knows someone was going to ask that question. We're gonna get to the question. We're gonna get to all of that. We're gonna get to all of that. But when I went to the Canelo Alvarez versus Jamel Charlo weigh-in, right? And this was a Showtime card. This was PBC. She walks in. Excuse me, you can't be here. You gotta move. You know what I'm saying? Why you talking? Do you know who I am? She was telling like the media personnel that handles everybody and stuff like that. You gotta move. You cannot be in this section. There's no more seats. You don't know who I am. They always disrespecting me. No, woman, move. Yo, as soon as she got like what was like 5 yards away, right? You hear the media personnel's of the promotional company, man. I don't like that woman, man. I ain't gonna give that woman no seat. Her attitude stinks. In 2 instances, you know what I'm saying? That was one was in Madison Square Garden, the other one was in Vegas. People don't. She has, let me say it like this. She has just a nasty, disgusting, toxic, cancerous aura about her. It's like, and I'm not going to say that she has odor either. It's just that when she walks in the room, it automatically stinks without odor. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, yeah. I'm dead serious. Where she look and walk, it's her attitude. Her attitude, folks. You know what I'm saying? And then when she open up her mouth, it's like she think that everybody got like a hearing aid or something like that. Like everybody is deaf. Like she don't talk. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? So yeah, I'm yeah. Like yo, lower the damn tone. Why are you acting like you? She talks. She screams and talk at the same time. How you doing? You ain't seen her yesterday. That's how that's. Hey y'all. You can't say, hey, y'all. You can't walk in the room like a Manny Pacquiao. Not even Floyd Mayweather walks in the room loud. Mike Tyson don't walk in the room loud. Roberto Duran don't walk in the room loud. Sugar Ray Leonard don't walk in the room loud. Let the other people be loud for you. Oh shit, Claressa is coming down the aisle. Hey y'all. Really? Hey yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, the question heard around the world. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It took like 2 years for somebody with cojones, balls, to ask her the question, the elephant in the room, the question that we've been wanting all these interviewers just to ask her to see the reaction, how she's gonna answer it, or did she answer it bad? You are just a walking cesspool, in my opinion. You're a walking liar. But why? You don't have to lie. Let me say it like this, ladies and gentlemen. She shouldn't be answering a lot of these questions. That should be Remy Ma's husband. You know what I'm saying? But then there's enablers that's gonna be like that be like, and I can see them on Twitter, formerly known as Twitter. I can see them in the comment section. There's very, very few of them, and it'd be like, yo, but why y'all hating, man? They are separated, yo. They're separated. Why y'all don't say nothing to Remy Ma about it? Why you don't? Because that's the wife, and that's the husband. We're not lying about anything. We're just saying Remy Ma's husband, the gigolo from upstairs, is still married. Those are the facts. He's still a husband. I don't give a damn if you separated. You're still a husband. It is what it is. And I said this a while ago. Shanae Shields, listen, I'm gonna say it again because I know you hard-headed. Sometimes you gotta explain something to somebody 500 times. And I got the time for it. You know what I'm saying? I got the time. Shanae Shields, that's Remy's husband. If something unfortunately happens to him, right, where he gets hospitalized, listen to me, Shanae Shields, you damn dog, listen to me, damn it. If Remy Ma's husband, God forbid, lands in the hospital and he's hospitalized, the doctor ain't gonna call your ass to make a decision. It's gonna call the wife. Do you understand? And then you really gonna understand your place. God forbid, the gigolo from upstairs lands in a hospital. He hospitalized. I don't wish that on nobody. Right? He can't make decision. You know what I'm saying? He's borderline may turn into a mushroom. Paul, you know what I'm saying? I don't want that. I'm just giving you an example. Doctor be like, hey, let's call the wife and stuff like that. All right. Who's this? Do you know this man? He goes, yeah, he's a rapper, underground rapper. I mean, he never was a star. Anyway, let's get. Do you know his wife? Who's his? His wife is Remy Ma, very famous. All right, get her information. We need to contact her right now. We got to make some decisions. They get a hold of Remy Ma. Remy Ma comes to the hospital with a golden child. But Shanae Shields in the hospital as well. So doctor asked, who's the wife? Who's gonna make the decision? I'm the wife. Shanae Shields gonna be like, no, it is a divorce. Excuse me, doctor. That's gonna Remy Ma. Excuse me, doctor. I'm the wife. All right. The divorce is not finalized. That's my husband right there in that bed. But security, doctor. Excuse me, ma'am. Are you the wife? I'm Claressa Shields. I'm the girl. Excuse me, woman. Are you the goddamn way? We gotta make a decision right now. Or get the fuck out. I love the doctor. They go talk. We don't got enough time. Get the fuck out of the damn room. Security, get this witch out of here. Yo, you call me a witch? I ain't no fucking witch. Well, you acting like one. Get the fuck out. That's when you're gonna know your place. Do you want to know your place in that way? The golden child's gonna kick your ass out too. That's my daddy and that's my mama and that's my daddy's wife and that's my mama's husband. Okay, I don't know who you are. I never met you. You ain't come to my McDonald's birthday party. Who are you? Ew, you ugly. The golden child gonna kick out Shanae Shields out the damn hospital room. They gotta make some decisions. You ain't no place to make the decision. I'm Claressa Shields. I'm the GOAT. I am a 4-division undisputed world champion. I can make decisions. I'm disciplining them. Get the hell out of here with your damn fake ass accomplishment. Get out the damn room. Security. Hurry the F up. Call security. I can fuck up men. Gotta call the SWAT team. Co-animal rights or something. Get this thing out of here. You know, kids tell the truth. Who are you? Who are you? My daddy comes to the house all the time. As a matter of fact, he was with us in Christmas. I was at my mommy and daddy during Christmas weekend. When we was in the store, we was all buying leather jackets and furs. Oh, so you was with that bitch? Papoose in the hospital. He's laid out. He can't answer. Yeah, go call pest control. Cause I don't think NYPD or anybody like that could do a good job. You ever seen you ever seen them videos when cops try to taser dudes and there be dudes that be like, yo, taser me. You ever seen these videos? When the cop tasers a dude and the dude is still struggling, like trying to act like trying to tell the cop, you can't stop me, and the other cop taser, pow, that's Shanae Shields. She got taser. That'll be her. You're tasing me, motherfucker. I'm the GOAT. I want my pap. I want my pap. Stupid. All this, what we trying to say this woman? Huh? We all held back, whatever, how you say the phrase, shit. We trying to save this woman. Because we see it. We see the downfall. We see the crash out. We see it. We're just trying to do God's work, y'all. Hey, that's all we gotta do. This is the reason why we in the comment section doing videos. We in Instagram. We in TikTok. We in Kick. Hey, yo, subscribe to me on Kick. We on YouTube. Everybody has that opinion because everybody, whether they jokingly, serious, they're giving her all these tools. We're looking out for you. F the enablers. So what about Remy Ma? What about Remy Ma? Shit, what about Remy? No, what about Shanae Shields? She can make choices too. Let them deal with their bullshit. Let them go to court. Let them finalize that shit. They got kids. They got a marriage over 16 years. Huh? He still got a tattoo. Even if he got a divorce, even when that divorce finalized, man, you going lick that tattoo. Lick my arm, bitch. You gonna lick the tattoo. He don't got no laser surgery. Don't you got $8 million monopoly money to get this man to get that surgery? No. He loves that woman. He just can't have her. And why would Remy Ma want that after he touched that? I'm gonna say it like this. If he would have got a decent lady, a decent woman, you know what I'm saying? Nia Long, Mia, whatever, right? If he would have got a decent one, and then, you know what I'm saying, sometimes, women know when they see another woman that look just as pretty or could be a little prettier than them and stuff like that. Come on, man, we all humans. You could see when your ex from the outside, look like he leveled up. Vice versa. Come on, dudes. Come on now. You got your ex, you break up. And then she's with the dude. You out of shape and all that. Now she with this cut up dude. You know what I'm saying? Driving the fancy cars. Look like he making well over 300,000 a year, and you like, yeah, I ain't never gonna get this bitch back. Come on now, shit, I ain't never gonna get this bitch back. Nah, that's it. She gone forever. No. But if she's with another, if she was with a loser, like if your ex, you see her now she's dating somebody, but you know that the dude don't got no job, he ain't looking better than you. You in shape, you got your money right, you got it. You know what I'm saying? That will you will feel like, look at her, man. You will look at your ex so unattractive that even if you had a chance, man, nah, man, she tapped that shit. Broke ass looking Rick Ross, get the fuck out of here. So I know Remy Ma must be looking at, even if Remy, if the gigolo from upstairs, he probably had a chance in the beginning, but now after that, come on now. You remember when he was struggling trying to kiss Shanae Shields? You remember just a year ago, he was struggling to kiss the chick. He. Pat, give me a kiss. Damn. Yo, Shanae Shields, wake up. Just a year ago, he was struggling to kiss your ass in public. Huh? You had ammonia breath. He didn't want to kiss that ass. You don't see how he looked while he's walking down the aisle in the BET Awards? Huh? The dude is like he's walking towards death row. Like he's walking to a cemetery already. That's how he look. The dude look uncomfortable. Highly uncomfortable. I don't know. Maybe he need, yo, I'll tell you like that. I know it's for him to be, and you saw him yesterday. Did you see the gigolo from upstairs? Walking in, talking on the phone. Oh, really? Now it's time for you to talk on the phone. He like this, looking at him, trying to think that he cool. Man, take them shades off. Huh? You ain't talking to nobody in the damn phone. Acting like he was talking to somebody. Huh? Oh, man. Yo, to be honest, man. Hey, y'all don't like to diss other people like this, but for real, bro. And like I said the other day, that dude look like, hey, yo, I gotta be honest, man. That dude is moving like a cornball. He does. Yo, he does move like a cornball, bro. You nearly 50 years old trying to act like you was in the conversation. Or now was the time for you to be in the conversation. Or y'all walking into a gym and stuff like that. And come on, bro. Come on, protect this woman at least. Protect your investment. Protect your investment. I seen pimps take care of the hookers on the point and Hunch Point better than this. Huh? Come on now. Come on now. Why you letting this woman crash out like that? What the fuck she did to you but suck your dick? No, let's be real. Let's be honest. Excuse me, Lord. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? What did she do to you? You walked into her life. She ain't had no kids. You know what I'm saying? She was a fiance. Probably she cheated on her fiance too and stuff like that. Huh? What she did to you, man? When you thought about Shanae Shields, you thought about 2 gold medals. You thought about the fight game. You thought about that. Now when you think about Shanae Shields, the first thing that pops in your mind is a glorified mistress, a glorified side piece, a clown. I'm dead serious. Come on, man. I'm a boxing pundit. Even when you didn't, even there's people out there that truly just never liked the Shanae Shields attitude, but they will still define her as a fighter, boxer, great boxer, great. You don't even think about that shit no more. What's the highlight of, come on, y'all. I'm not lying. What is the highlight of her interview with Ariel? Was it the fight with K. Scott? Was it August 15th? Was it that? No. It was the the bullshit freestyle. And when Ariel mentioned Remy Ma, you know what the good thing about it? I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing and stuff like that. The one that's actually capitalizing off of this is Remy. Remy just dropped a video to a new single, right? Remy is the one that's capitalizing off of this. She don't gotta ask. She don't gotta ask nothing. Even in the latest interview with Angie Martinez, she said, Oh, I'm single. I haven't dated 20 years. What did Shanae Shields say yesterday? She moved on and she got someone. No, no, that's not what Remy Ma said. Don't be putting words in her mouth. That's not what Remy Ma said. Remy Ma said that she's been single and she hasn't dated in 20 years. Whether people believe it or not, but that's what Remy said. Don't speak for Remy. Remember, you don't know who these people are. You never heard of her music, like you said in the interview. You a liar. Just like in the interview with Ariel, she said, I don't know who Alicia Baumgartner. I don't know who she is. I don't know who she is. Woman, you know who she is. The woman that you slapped because she looked too good. Huh? Because she got a universal beauty, so you slapped her. You know exactly who Alicia Baumgartner is. When she walks in the room, she steals the spotlight. That's why she's mad at Alicia Baumgartner, ladies and gentlemen. For those that don't go to boxing events, boxing settings, when there's going to be enough boxers there, the community of boxing is a very small culture, right? You're going to see the same people around the same time. When there's a boxing event, you may see the same fighters. They go to the same events. You know what I'm saying? They get comp tickets. When Shanae Shields is there, let me tell you like this. This is how it is. Shanae Shields could walk in a room or in the setting, in a section, right? When Alicia Baumgartner shows up, whoop, that shit kills her. That kills her. That kills her. See, and I said it before. And if you new to the channel, you already know, smash that like button. This is what it is. And I'm gonna say it again because I don't know the new people that's coming on and are new subscribers and never listen to my takes or my content or my videos or my lives. So if I repeat myself, I'm sorry for the people that are tuned with the channel and been supporting your boy for a while, right? Again, when she walks in a room, Shanae Shields. Matter of fact, I almost lost my train of thought. She never was fazed by Amanda Serrano support because Amanda Serrano supports New Yorkish, Puerto Rican, Latinos, Latinas. Katie Taylor is Ireland. Her community and her support, UK, Ireland. Some people in New York because Irish got a large community out here in New York. That's why Madison Square Garden sold out twice in 2 of their 3 fights, right? Natasha Jonas, UK, Cecilia Breakers, Norway. You feel me? Like it doesn't. Shanae Shield had the culture all to herself. Shanae Shields had the culture all to herself, inner city, black, you know what I'm saying, some Latinos and stuff like that. But she had like the hip hop culture, and she was the only boxer that really identified with that culture. You feel me? But then the emerge of Alicia Baumgartner. Alicia Baumgartner emerged. And now she has to share that community with Alicia Baumgartner. But the thing is, she does what Shanae Shield can do. As a matter of fact, she does what a lot of fighters or a lot of fighters can't do in women boxing. I'll be honest. She brings in the fellas. Guys that was not in tune to women boxing. Now, it's unfortunate. Me, I love women boxing. I don't give a damn how you look. I've been an ambassador to women boxing. I've covered women boxing since day one. Right? But I understand other dudes, they sometimes they'll get into women sports or women boxing or women basketball if they're attractive to this female athlete. It is what it is. But vice versa, the same thing on the men's side. There's a lot. I've been to a Gervonta Tank Davis fight. There is a lot. 50% of Gervonta Tank Davis fan base when he performs is women. He brings in the ladies. Ryan Garcia, 50% or probably 60% of his fan base are women. 60, 70%. Just like back in the days, Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya brought a fan base of women that never was in the sport of boxing. So in women boxing, Alicia Baumgartner brings out the dudes. It is what it is. There is something that's called universal beauty. It is what it is. And Shanae Shields know that. She knows when Alicia Baumgartner walks in the room, Remy Ma's husband takes a little peek. That's why she has a problem with Alicia Baumgartner. That's it. Why you think that when she gets mad, what does she say? Y'all remember that time when she said, all these light skinned black women? No, it's because she don't like Alicia Baumgartner. She don't like that people feel that Layla Ali is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So her problems are, and then she makes it about a race thing or colorism. No, it's about character. People don't like your character. You have a disgusting character. It has nothing to do with race or colorism. The only one that brings that shit up is Shanae Shields. What you call that? She has the, you know what they, when like, let's say when you got overweight people, obese people, whatever, they got fat complex. Even if they lose a lot of weight, they, in their mind, there's certain people that still, look at themselves as overweight, or so they got the fat boy complex. She has it's unfortunate, and I don't like to use that word, but I think she has the ugly person, ugly girl complex. Like she could put as much makeup that she's want. She could put as much wigs. She could pretend like she could be Remy Ma all she want, but inside she's very, very insecure. She's very, very, very insecure. But then she's not like a humble insecure. She, like, in her mind, she knows that she don't look good. And she knows that people don't find her like that, especially with her mouth. Because sometimes it ain't even about attraction. You could be the one of the most attractive outside, you know what I'm saying, physical person. But once you open your mouth and you have a bad attitude, a bad character, you could be the ugliest person at the same time. Thank you, China. Shout out to China Dog. I don't like to use that word ugly. You know what I'm saying? I'm God fearing at the end of the day. I could, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to use that, but she act like a junkyard dog, damn it. I'll say that. Ain't nobody could control her. But it seems like the Remy Ma's husband doesn't want to control her. I could understand, okay, put it this way. I could understand if he was just her man, right? But he also is Win Records. He also works and collects paychecks off of Shanae Shields. He ain't working for free. Let's be honest, he's not working for free, right? Nobody's protecting their investment. Nobody's protecting her for her not to say something stupid for a show, or the entity not to get sponsors and endorsements. It's very, very weird. Like, Eddie Hearn will protect Anthony Joshua. Eddie Hearn was protecting Conor Benn when he had Conor Benn. You know what I'm saying? Oscar De La Hoya would have to protect Ryan Garcia sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Oscar De La Hoya protects Kid Austin. Don King protected Mike Tyson. Promoted because you have an entity, so you try, even if you know what the fighter is wrong, you do everything, you do what it takes. You get a PR, you get a publicist or whatever, you clean shit up. They don't want to clean shit up for her. Let's go to a little bit to the interviews. Hold on. Let's go to the interviews.
How much longer are you willing to be in a relationship with somebody's husband?
Pause, because that's not somebody's husband.
Hallelujah! Lord have mercy. Lord. Man, what a question. And a simple one at that. How long? And you know how she started that question? It was like she said, because I've been through this. So I think maybe the interviewer, maybe she's been a woman that was still married to her a husband, and he was dating, and probably there was some friction there. She still look at him as he was committing adultery, you know. But that was a beautiful, man. How can one question is going viral? That question, to be honest, that question shouldn't even go viral. The thing is, you know why that question is viral? It's because that was a question that's been neglected by all these interviewers and all these podcasters. How long? And for me, that's not even a question. Like, that's not a question, a podcast question or interview question. That's a question, but she's looking out for her. That's a question like, yo, bro, how long you gonna be doing this shit? How long you gonna be sniffing coke? How long you gonna be shooting? How long you gonna be a delinquent? How long you gonna be without a job? How long you gonna be out of school? How long you gonna be? For me, that's the way that I see the question. The energy of that question is her looking out for her. It wasn't really. I don't even think that question was really because you know how she started. How she started. Let me ask you a real question. That's the first shit she said. Because everything that she's seen and heard is everybody lollygagging, everybody tippy-toeing around. She don't want to have no small talk with you. Let me ask you a real question. So all the questions that's been asked is all little wishy-washy questions. I ain't gonna waste my time. Let me ask you a real question.
How much longer are you willing to be in a relationship with somebody's husband?
Pause, because that's not somebody's husband.
And then you say pause. There ain't no damn pause. What you pausing? Huh? Pause it if you pause when somebody says something fruity. You fruit cake. That wasn't a pause. What happened? Oh, you've been chilling in New York. Then now you want to use the pause? I thought you don't like Cameron and shit like that. Don't be using a pause. Don't be using our lingo now. Now use that little Flint, that toxic Flint, Michigan lingo. That toxic Flint, water, Michigan lingo. Don't be using no New York lingo now. Not pause. Pause what? You ain't even use the pause right. You ain't even use the pause right. If she would have said, "Yo, I heard you and Shadeja was in the showers," pause. Then you pause that. But ain't no damn pause. You should have been like, proceed. The interview was nice. She was nice, but she's looking at her. F the dudes, be honest. The young jock and the other dude, man, you guys are soft. You guys are soft. F the Breakfast Club. I seen they was laughing today, but you know why they was laughing? You know why they were like, oh, that was a good question. Yo, Charlamagne the devil, you the one that used to be asking questions like that. You turn soft, my brother. You turn soft. If Donald Trump was in that chair, you would have been giving him all the hard questions. If Kanye West was in that chair, you will try to flame him. If Damian Dash was in that chair, you try to flame him. Anybody that sits on that chair, you go at. If Baby in that chair, you hold your ground. But when it comes to Shanae Shields, you can't ask a simple question. As a matter of fact, Charlamagne the devil, that was your question. You had every opportunity to ask Shanae Shields that type of question. And everybody think that you will be that guy to ask that type of question. That's why today they were like, you know what I'm saying? That was a question. I understand that people want to see the follow-up, but you know what? This has opened up the idea, not the idea, but the confidence for the follow-up. Shanae Shields didn't take it right. Shanae Shields was still bitter. Shanae Shields was still bitter after a wonderful question, a legit question. She posted, hold on. Clarissa Shield responds after being asked about being in a relationship with someone's husband. I'll just say this. This question was so corny. No, it wasn't, woman. You the cornball. All right? You're the corny one. Huh? Maxima Jackson, you Wesley Snipes with a wig in the face from 214. I'll just say this. This question was so corny. Papoose, why you adding Papoose? Papoose ain't trying to defend your ass. Why you adding Papoose for? Huh? Papoose is separated and he filed for divorce. Who cares if he filed for the divorce, you dumb idiot? I applied for a job. They ain't call me back. That doesn't mean I got the job, you idiot. I filed my lotto ticket. That doesn't mean I won, stupid. No, you got to talk to people like this. I'm sorry, folks. Damn it. Lord, I'm sorry, but damn. Shit. I filed to go to damn Georgetown University. They didn't pick me. Shit. I only had like a 2.5 GPA. I filed to get college scholarships. I didn't get it. Just because you filed something, that doesn't mean you earn it. I filed for a new credit card. They denied me. Shit, I'm still in the process of building my my credit. What are you talking about? He filed for divorce. He filed for divorce. So leave me alone with that husband shit. No, we're not going to leave it alone because you keep saying that that's not the husband. So we're going to keep on asking and we're going to keep on telling you until you be humble enough to say, yes, that is Remy's husband. That's Remy's husband. And you gigolo from upstairs, tell that woman, yes, that's my wife. It is your wife, bruh. Lastly, I handle this with composure. God is working on me. No, God is working against you. I'm sorry, folks. No. No. She said, God is working on me. No, God is working against you. You get inflamed left and right because you're enabling adultery. You're enabling fornication because that's what it is on the good book. God ain't working on you. I'm sorry, no. God is working against you. That's why you get inflamed time and time after time. You got to hear the word Remy. You got to hear the word husband. You got to hear it. As a matter of fact, that's God speaking through them. You don't see the signs? Huh? Let me have a conversation with you. Woman, or whatever you want to call yourself. Huh? Remy Ma has a husband. And that husband's name is Papusi, the gigolo from upstairs. Do you understand? Huh? Do you understand? And look, I understand. He might not, look, you don't got to worry about it. He's not going to go back to his wife. You know why? Because his wife doesn't want him anymore because he's with you. He touched you. Huh? Do you know how you got the cooties? He touched you. I'm telling you, if my son will bring home somebody like you, he ain't my son no more. I'm sorry, though. If my son will bring something like this, if my son was dating Shanae Shields, and he brings her home for Thanksgiving, man, I'll slap her with the turkey. No, get the hell out of here. No, get the hell out of here. Oh, shit. Hey, yo, Remy Ma's husband. How you do it? How you do it? No, how you? How you do? How you wake up in the morning and do that? Huh? How you do that, bruh? Hey, yo, Remy Mo's husband. Hi. Hey, yo, baby, good morning. Yo, my brother, man, you live in a scary movie every day, bruh. Damn, I can watch a scary movie for like 2 hours. You live a scary movie, bruh. How? I want to see. All right, everybody. Hey, yo, everybody want to listen to that question about why you still with with somebody's husband and all that. I want to see an interview with a gigolo from upstairs. I want to know. I just gotta know. As a matter of fact, how do you get an erection off this? I'm sorry. No, I gotta be. You know what I'm saying? No, pause. See, that's a pause. But how do you get that? How? How? If that was the only thing in the world, I would never see an erection for that's it for the rest of my life. My dick would die. Hey yo. I would say like this. Shanae, she was the type where if you know, back in the days we used to play truth or dare, spin the bottle, truth or dare, and they'd be like, there was some times when there was like that person that you'd be like, man, I wish that, man, I'm gonna say truth, I ain't gonna dare nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it lands on Shanae Shields. Will you pick truth or dare? Truth. Truth. Fuck that shit. Ain't there. You ain't, motherfuckers ain't daring me doing shit. Ain't gonna be no damn 7 minutes of heaven with this one. No, I ain't cutting school with this one. No, we ain't playing no 7 minutes of heaven. No spin the bottle or nothing. No, I'm going to school. I'm going to school. First period, 8th period. I'm not cutting school. No, I'm not playing no damn hooky. I don't want to play no damn spin the bottle. The days of spinning the bottle, if she's in it, I'm not playing. I ain't get no chances with this one. Get out! Thank you. Thank you. She also tweeted, I thank God for my calmness and patience at this time of time. No. You got it wrong. You got it wrong, Shanae Shields. You see what Shanae Shields, just read it. She says, I thank God for my calmness and patience at this time of my life. No. You got it backwards. I thank God. You should thank God for his patience and his calmness. You should thank God for his patience with you and his calmness. Just like all of us. I thank God for giving me enough time, right, to repent. He gave me another day of life. He's patient with me. He's patient with us. He's calm. Yes, yet he has his wrath. Right? We all, when we pray in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the night, say, thank you, Lord, for your patience, for giving me another day to turn my life around. To giving me another day to breathe and take care of my family and be with my loved ones, my friends, my loved ones. What patience? Papoose, the gigolo from upstairs. He should be thanking you for your patience. While you should be thanking God for his patience. You know what I'm saying? But the patience of what? You thanking God for your calmness and patience because somebody asked you the proper question, or are you thanking God for your calmness and patience to be with a married man? See, that would have made more sense. I could get the tweet if you add some context to it. How about you add this? I thank God for my calmness and patience at this time of my life while I'm dating a married man. I thank God for my calmness and patience at this time of my life because I'm with someone's husband. How about that, Shanae Shields? That makes sense. And it's like this. There may be people out there that will still make fun of you, but there be people out there that be like, all right, man, she's not naive. She's accepting it. She understands what everybody else is seeing and watching. She would have made a lot of sense if she would have said, I thank God for my calmness and patience at this time of my life while I'm with someone's husband. I'm going to give him enough time. I'm going to let him go to court. But I don't want him to handle it with the law. Maybe that's the reason why it's taking a long time, woman. Because you have adopted a philosophy or a belief. I know that got to be the Remy Ma's husband that made her think like that. I don't want to handle it with the law. I want to handle it with the court. And that's the reason why there's no divorce. Because he tells you every day that he's going to court. And he's telling you, yo, baby, please, please, calm down. Be patient. Don't worry. I'm going to court. And I told him I ain't going to handle it with the law. I told Remy Ma I ain't going to handle it with the law. But I'm going to be in court. You better handle it. No. I understand, Pat. I understand. Because I ain't going to do that either. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like I told MVP and Alicia Baumgartner when I told her I'm going to sue them. And I ain't going to handle it with the law. I'm going to handle it with the court. So I understand what you're trying to say. You know what I'm saying? I understand what you're trying to say. Shanae Shields also tweeted, I'ma be honest with you. I ain't letting nobody else off the hook. Next bitch complain, I'm going all out. Oh, she really got mad at the interviewer for asking the proper question. Shanae Shields was mad. As a matter of fact, don't you got like 2 weeks left for your fight? What are you doing in social media tweeting? What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't you? This wasn't you. You said that you're facing a Drago. Also, y'all think that K. Scott is Drago. I'm Apollo. I bet. She's trying to promote her fight like if K. Scott is truly a threat. That's how sad this fight is. She's trying to promote that K. Scott is Drago and she's Apollo. Like she's a killer. She ain't no damn killer. She don't got no damn knockout. She's 42 years old, never had a knockout in her life. K. Scott is 42 years old and never had a knockout in her life. She's not even an overranked fighter. She's not ranked overall in the overall ranking globally. She's not ranked because she doesn't have enough professional experience. But going back to the tweet, I'm going to be honest with you. I ain't letting nobody else off the hook. Next bitch complain. I'm going all out. You're going against everybody, every entity, every interviewer, every boxing content creator, every content creator, any gossip content creator, any social media platform. You call everybody else a liar. You call everybody else that they don't know shit. You chastise, you disrespect, you devalue everybody else's opinion. You believe that everybody's a hater. Yet you're not looking at the person that is making you look like an ass. You're not looking at the person that's making you look like a clown. The person that has made you look like the biggest clown in sports is Remy Ma's husband. Now in this tweet, instead of saying the next bitch that's complained, I'm going to go all out. How about the next nigga, the next man, the next beta male, the next bitch boy that play with you, right? Play with your feelings and heart. you're going to go all out. How about that? Because you're letting him off the hook. Every single interview you do, everything of your existence as of right now has been that you're a clown because of the position that this guy has put you in, or you have put yourself in as well, because you got choices. You a clown because of him. And he couldn't be man enough to be like, you know what? The gigolo couldn't be man enough and say, you know what? I know where you at in your career, who you are as a fighter, what you could mean to young women around the world. You in a position to inspire and motivate women in the ring, outside of the ring. You a symbol of making it out from the slum. You a symbol of success. You a symbol of inspiration. You a symbol of motivation. You a symbol of overcoming. You don't got no kids. You don't go to jail. You don't have none of that. You in position to motivate and inspire so many women around the world because of the platform, because of the attention, because of your algorithm. I want you to represent women not only in the ring, but also out the ring. And to be the GOAT, you have to be great in the ring and out the ring. And he's not man enough to be like, you know what? Me putting you in this situation, you're not going to look good. Let me handle my business. I love you. You're my home. You just like you said at the beginning, you're my best friend. And I want people to respect you because I respect you. I want to be, you're supposed to say, I want to be in the position where if I want to get down on one knee and propose to you, I could do it. There is no restrictions. Hey, yo, Shanae Shields, can Papoose get down on one knee and propose to you right now? Since he filed for divorce? Could he go to the to the court, get a money order for $30 in New York City or $35 so y'all could get married in the courts? Can he do that? Since he's divorced, since he's separated, since he's your queen. You're his queen, right? He's your king, right? Tell him to get down on one knee right now and propose to your ass right now to see how much of a queen you are. Papoose, get down on one knee and propose to this woman. I dare you. If that's your queen, you idiot. No, you can't do it. Because you're you're Remy Ma's husband. No, he can't do it, Shanae Shields, because he's Remy Ma's husband. She can't do it because she's the wife of Papoose. And all you are on paper, you're the one that's single. On paper, you're the mistress. You are the side piece. You are a glorified side piece. That's it. Yo, to be honest, I think that anybody will ever have a problem if you were just fucking them. People fuck around. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Come on, we all grown on here. People fuck around. People go dating, but they don't claim it. They don't got to be exclusive. The problem is that you claim him. He's not in position to be claimed, and he's not in a real position for him to claim another woman. Y'all could have kept this shit even under wraps. Y'all give the people the illusion that y'all fucking. He don't give a damn about you. And in the end of the day, when y'all came out that y'all actually fucking, y'all with each other, it came out in the wrong time. Because at that time, when your movie that flopped came out, that eventually flopped, that was supposed to be an inspirational an inspirational movie. And you're supposed to be a symbol of inspiration. A lot of girls should be looking at you. And yes, there's gonna be people that's gonna be inspired by how you fight. But we live in a world today that people want to know your story. People want to know you. People are inspired by how you move outside of the ring. We just living in a nosy world. It is what it is. We're living in a stream content creation world. Everybody that's on Instagram, put it this way, everybody that's on Instagram posting pictures of videos, anybody that's on YouTube, everybody that's on TikTok, and most of the people you are a content creator. Now, is that something that you work on or get money off, or that's like that you use as a job? But everybody that now on social media, there are a content creator. If you put content and you working out, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the gym. I'm going to lose 10 pounds. I'm in the gym. This is my first day. You a content creator. We living in the content creator world. People nowadays they are interested in regular people. Back then, people were just interested in famous people. People nowadays are interested in regular people. People are interested of your neighbor. You know what I'm saying? That's why regular people is becoming, the streamers, fellow YouTube content creators or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We got our community. We got our supporters, and thank for y'all that show up and support your boy Punch and stuff like that. But people want to be inspired. So he should have, as a man, because I believe that he's a beta male. I believe, and I said this once, I said this all the time. The weakest men, one of the weakest men, are those men that take advantage of women's vulnerabilities. And I said this a long time ago. Not a long time ago, I said this the other day when I was saying that we never looked at Remy Ma's husband beyond the raps. We never looked at Remy Ma's husband beyond the relationship with Remy Ma. He was never an interesting guy, right? Not in fashion or nothing. We didn't look beyond his rhymes. We didn't look beyond his marriage with Remy Ma. We never cared about the guy like that. He was just not that type of artist that people care. He's not like the Kanye West. He's not the DMX. Like, we want to know let's be real, let's be honest. Take out Remy Ma, right? What is his story? Let's be real, let's be honest. So my point could be justified. What is Remy Ma's husband's story outside of being the husband of Remy Ma? What's his story? What school he go to? Did he use drugs? Was he a drug pusher? Was he an athlete? Did he play basketball? Did he play football? Was he a musician? Not a musician. Who is he? What was he? What did he do? Who is he? He does exactly, Tom. He doesn't have a story. He doesn't have a story, or put it this way, we ain't give a damn. And for you to be a New York artist and a guy that we know who he is, but he was never somebody interesting. Like, we know Mace, Cameron used to play in the same team in high school basketball. We know all their story, how they got their deal, blah, blah. We know that they went to college, college dropout. We know his thing what Cameron used to do in Ohio. We know that. We know DMX story. We know Tupac's story. We know Method Man, Wu-Tang Clan, all their story. We know Mary J. Blige's story. We even know the women's story. We know Faith's story. We know Little Kim's story. We know Busta Rhymes' story. You know what I'm saying? We know all these New York artists. We know Jim Jones' story. Dipset, all of them. We know their story. We know their background. We know the street that they live in. Cam, 138. We know Dame Dash story. We know Marcy. We know. What project, put it this way, what project is Papoose from? I'm from New York. I don't even know. Damon Dash, $11.99. Even Dave East. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's his story? We never cared. We never cared about him. And maybe I think in his eyes, he needs people to, and this is the unfortunate part. This is the bad part. Remy Ma's husband relevancy is still him being married to Remy Ma. He don't have to be together. But if that divorce is finalized, then who is Remy? Then who is Papoose? His only relevancy is that he still haven't finalized the divorce. That's his relevancy. That is his relevancy. I don't give a damn. Nobody cares about his music. Let's be honest. He could be in his car and rap to the day that he died. Ain't nothing in that car gonna come out and be a hit. He tried. He tried for 20 years. Right? Let me know if I'm wrong, folks. Let me know if I'm wrong. His relevancy is not that he's with Claressa Shields. His relevancy is that he's still Remy Ma's husband, and they go at Claressa Shields because he's still married to Remy Ma. But let's say if he was not married to Remy Ma no more, then that wouldn't be the biggest story with Claressa Shields, that he's still married with Remy Ma. Then they just be a couple. But he doesn't say nothing. His raps his music is not, it doesn't hit no traffic. Nobody cares about his fashion. He doesn't do it in any interviews. He's a nobody. See, he's feeling himself because he feels important. By him still being Remy Ma's husband, that's his identity. His identity is that he's still Remy Ma's husband. Without it, he no longer has an identity. He is irrelevant. 100% irrelevant. So it works for him. It works for him. I bet she's in the chat. Of course she's in the chat. Of course. Of course. She's on Twitter right now. She's watching me right now. She watches the channel. She be commenting on the channel. She could be, hey, yo, Shanae Shields, hit me up in the DM and tell you, and I'll send you the link. We could talk about it. We could talk about it. I promise I won't be that harsh. I won't even call you Shanae Shields. We could talk about it. I'm dead serious. I know you're looking on. You be watching the channel. You be commenting me. You said the other what was it? Several months ago that you want to sue me. Blah 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 blah. And you mentioned my name just 2 weeks ago, right? Hold on. You mentioned my name just, what was it? A week ago? Not even 2 weeks ago. Just a week ago, right? Give me a second. Oh, maybe 2. Let me see. Hold on. Where is that? Where you at? Where you at?
I don't even want to say this. Punch drunk. Nah, punch drunk. Them niggas ain't shit. Them niggas is little niggas. Oh man.
Oh, I'm a little nigga, huh? Oh, Ponce Tronqueo is no little nigga over here. Oíste. Huh? Estúpida. Nah. Shanae Shields know. Hey. Shanae Shields know when it comes to truth, the truth, spitting the truth, spitting the facts. I'm the most irrelevant. I'm the most threatening to not threatening like I'm threatening to her, but I'm the one that delivers the true truth. Right? Just like when you was trying to go and diminish Bud's accomplishment to uplift yours. Hold on. What she said. So she got so mad at Bud Crawford. And I know she's mad at Bud Crawford because Bud Crawford kept it real a couple of days ago. This was her response. She tried to diminish Bud Crawford, but check out what Bud Crawford had to say about Shanae Shields as she disrespect the pioneers that paved the way for her.
Leave Layla alone. Layla paved the way for Claressa to become who she is today. You gotta pay homage to those athletes and fighters that make a name for women, the sport of women boxing. Like Christina Martin. You can't discredit them for fighting in the time and they era. Back in the day, Layla was the highest paid female boxer. So now Claressa is the highest paid female boxer. But before Claressa, it was Amanda Serrano. But before Claressa, it was Amanda Serrano. But before Claressa, it was Amanda Serrano. Amanda Serrano. Amanda Serrano.
Ooh, that guy. Shanae Shields tight. You know why? Because she been going on interviews saying that she's the first ever $1 million fighter. Well, we all know that it was Amanda Serrano. Right? So now her friend, Terrence Bud Crawford, keeps it real. And you know, people get mad when they keep it real, right? Like, it's like, man, don't keep it real in public. I'm spinning a narrative out here that I'm the $1 million chick or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm the first. Sup, Gino? Right? So yesterday, throughout that interview, the infamous interview where she was asked the right question, this is what she said about Bud, right?
There's only one man who has accomplished what I have accomplished in boxing, and it's Terrence Crawford. I still got more undisputed titles than him. He 3-time undisputed champion. I'm 4.
So she's trying to say that she's basically greater than Terrence Bud Crawford. She has 4 undisputed world champion and Bud only 3. Why would you compare your legacy to a Terrence Bud Crawford legacy, knowing that, ladies and gentlemen, Shanae Shields' legacy is all smoke and mirrors. It cannot be even compared to a Bud Crawford or the other male fighters. This ain't even about, it's not even about male and female like this. It's also about the division. Shanae Shields fight in a division where it's not a lot of females and it's not a lot of competition. It's not a lot of real rank fighters. Shanae Shields got more titles, won more vacant titles than actually beating champions for their titles. Your accomplishment, and look, I know a lot of, and the thing, this is what it is. People never wanted to bring all this shit up because people, we want to support women. We want to support women boxing. And I used to say, when I used to debate this with other people, when I used to defend Shanae Shields, and I used to be like, yo, there's no time to critique the ladies. We're trying to elevate women boxing. I've been saying it for a long time. And if you've been following the channel, you follow the boxing community. I'm one of the very, very few people that reports, that talks about women boxing. And even though when I know how certain girls win their titles and stuff like that, I used to argue and debate other pundits. I used to go to their channel. We have debates and stuff like that. Nah, punch, man. Claressa Shields ain't shit. She ain't do this. She won vacant title. She ain't being nobody. I know it, but I'm just saying, yo. But right now, let's just elevate women's boxing. They need us because in women boxing, there's not a lot of female fans. There's not a lot of female fans that so we all they got, right? It's GU and it was good. What's good with the $5 super chat? Why Salida doing business with Win outside of Claressa? Is beneficial for Salida, or is Win pulling a fast one on Salida? No, I think it's a collaboration. Win Records could put on shows, but Win Record is not a promotional company, a boxing promotional company. So to license, Salida has the promotional license. Salida has the connection with the zone, the network, and they could get the licensing fee with shows. You understand what I'm trying to say? So Win Records cannot put a boxing event because they're not a boxing promoter. So they can't go to a state, for example, Georgia State Athletic Commission. They can't put on a boxing event. They need Salida. They need to partner up with Salida to put a boxing event. It's almost like Al Heyman, PBC, right? Al Heyman, if y'all don't know, Al Heyman is the manager of Floyd Mayweather, right? Al Heyman is known to be in the music industry, where he was the one that was the promoter to Big Daddy Kane. He promoted Drake and Jay-Z, Beyonce. He promoted Bobby Brown when he went out there on tour. Al Heyman is a big honcho in the music industry, and then he came into the world of boxing. So Al Heyman created PBC, but TGB, Tom Brown Promotion, TGB, right, is the promoter to get these fights. So it's almost the same thing. So Win Records can't just go to the New York State to go to Madison Square Garden and put up a boxing event. They need Salida because Salida got the promotional license, got the network deals, right, with the Zone and stuff like that. So then they could put up an event. So Win or the network could pull the money, and Salida is the one that could facilitate. For Salida is like the middleman that bridge all the gaps because they have the promotional license. So fights can be sanctioned without a Salida promotion. Jay in the building, was good. Jay in the boxing was good. So back to the Shanae Shields. Cause I'm tired of this chick going around to these these publications, these podcasters, these casual entity, and she says whatever, and everybody eats it up. Yo, if Shanae Shields goes to a show tomorrow, and she goes probably to the Breakfast Club or Joe Budden podcast and say, yeah, I'm a 50-time world champion, they'll eat it up. They'll be like, oh yeah, yo, that's what's up, man. You a real champion, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't follow boxing nor women boxing. They don't know nothing about that. So she could just go out there and say these things and don't give no context behind it. How did Claressa Shields, let's go by the numbers. Hold on, give me a second. So you can understand what I'm talking about. This was at middleweight. So to the road of undisputed, Shanae Shields won a vacant WBA title, meaning there was no champions to win it by. It was a vacant belt is like, just think about a belt that's on the floor. And you're gonna fight for it. Both of you guys gonna fight for it, but you're not fighting a champion for it. You're not winning it from a champion. So to become a undisputed world champion in the 160-pound division, you want a vacant WBA, a vacant IBF, a vacant WBC, and you only be one champion in Christina Hammer. Ain't no greatness in that. You're just winning a vacant title. You're not beating a champion to beat a champion. You're not daring to be great. You're not beating, you got to beat the man to be the man. You're not beating the woman to be the woman. You're just collecting vacant titles and then say, oh, I'm undisputed, and then try to compare yourself to the male undisputed like Bud Crawford that beats a Earl Spence, that beat a Jeff Horn, that beat Manny Pacquiao. In 140, he beat 3 champions. He went to the 168-pound division and beat Canelo Alvarez to win to become undisputed. Don't compare it with your vacant title. You're a vacant undisputed world champion. That's what it is. Let's move on to the other division. So remember, to become an undisputed in the 4-belt era, you need to win 4 belts, 4 major world titles to become undisputed. In the middleweight, you won 3 vacant titles. You ain't beat a champion to be a champion. But if y'all don't know the sport of boxing, she could go anywhere and be like, I did this, and I'm great, and I beat this guy, and I become an undisputed. Okay, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next division. No. I want to do this one last. Let's go to this one. Because she's a 3-division undisputed world champion. She says she's a 4-time. Let's go to the... No. Let's go to the junior middleweight. In the junior middleweight division, you won 2 vacant titles. The WBC and the WBO. The WBA and the IBA title were not vacant. She defeated the reigning unified champion, the Care, to become undisputed. Guess who was supporting that fight? That was going and doing lives and doing going. I used to debate everywhere. Hey yo, let's stand up for women boxing. This is the pay-per-view event. This is an all-woman card. Shout out to Claressa Shields. Shout out. But she was fighting, but she collected vacant world titles to become undisputed. I was not no dummy, but I was still gonna support because I just want to support women boxing. But don't go around now trying to compare and trying to diminish what the other guys is actually doing. Like Josh Taylor is beating everybody to become undisputed. You understand what I'm trying to say? Alessandro Usyk needed to beat Anthony Joshua, needed to beat Tyson Fury to become undisputed. You cannot compare the difficulties and the greatness of these adult. But because people don't know the sport of boxing, she could easily say, I'm just like the guys. I'm the first person to become a 3-division. Man, what you did was easy. You're just collecting vacant titles. That's easy. It's not hard. That's not greatness. And then you don't even get knockouts. Let's go to the heavyweight division. Ooh, Claressa Shields was moving up to the heavyweight division. She fighting Perkins. Perkins is 42 years old. Perkins only had 5 fights. And guess what? To become an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. And the way the way they market, hey, Claressa Shields, heavyweight undisputed. You remember when Mike Tyson was the heavyweight undisputed? But look at how she collected. IBF, vacant. WBA, vacant. WBO, vacant. WBC title was not vacant. She was already held, so she held 1 belt, and the rest of the belts was vacant. You beat that Danielle Perkins, that was not really a truly high rank. She started boxing late. She's not really world class, and then you praise yourself and say that you undisputed. Your legacy is smoke and mirrors. You're not great. It's borderline fraudulent, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not lying. The facts are the facts. Blowing flowers. Lord, with the $5 super chat. Put it down, Punch. This casual figure out her smoke and mirrors record. Thanks to you and my own digging. How dare she think she's better than Bud? Embarrassing. Thank you. This is embarrassing. But guess what? She will go to a podcast and she will say this. Hold on. And guess what? There won't be no pushback. There won't be no fact checking.
There's only one man who has accomplished what I have accomplished in boxing, and it's Terrence Crawford. I still got more undisputed titles than him. He 3-time undisputed champion. I'm 4.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. This is basically your promotional company bought you an undisputed. In every weight class. That's what it is, folks. That's what it is. The politics of the sport of boxing. Hey, I asked Chat GPT just in case if she doesn't like interviewer saying it or any of us saying it. I asked Chat GPT, my new friend, is Papoose still legally married Remy Ma's husband? Based on the most recent publicly available information, yes. Papoose is still legally married to Remy Ma, although they are separated and have publicly moved on to new relationships. Okay. Is Papoose still legally Remy Ma's husband? Yes, you dumb broad. Don't get mad. You're gonna sue Chat GPT too? Is Claressa Shields? Hold on. I asked Chat GPT. Hold on, folks. Let me play it.
There's only one man who has accomplished what I have accomplished in boxing, and it's Terrence Crawford. I still got more undisputed titles than him. He 3-time undisputed champion. I'm 4.
Chat GPT. Is Claressa Shields a 4-time undisputed world champion? No. Based on the official 4-belt undisputed standard, Claressa Shields is not a 4-time undisputed world champion. Maury, the lie detector test tell us that was a lie. Who you lying to, man? Who you lying to? I'm undisputed. I'm the first this and I'm the first that. Shout out to Cecilia Breakers. First female undisputed world champion in the full belt era. Shout out to Cecilia Breakers. You see when Jessica McCaskill beat Cecilia Breakers? That was greatness. When Jessica McCaskill beat Cecilia Breakers, the longest reigning undisputed champion is Cecilia Breakers. And finally, she loses to Jessica McCaskill. That's greatness. But you don't hear Jessica McCaskill going around and saying, I'm this and I'm that, I'm this and I'm that. But people wasn't following boxing like that. You know what I'm saying? Back there, I said, what was that? This was in 2021 or 2020. I think 2021. 2020, when I said the best fighter in the world is from the male side, Canelo Alvarez and Jessica McCaskill. When they was going to do, I think it was an ESPY or whatever, or they were giving awards, right? And they said, who's the best fighter in the world? I mean, the best fighter of 2021. I said Jessica McCaskill. Yo, man, Punch, man. Stop adding women into this. Hey, yo, Jessica. Come on, I got receipts, man. I always show love to the ladies. Hold on. I got receipts. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh, I said Jessica McCaskill and Tio, 2020, Tio. Well, everybody, Tio, and I'm a Tio, and Tio, my guy as well, Tio. But guess what? No, I know Jessica McCaskill. Oh yeah, Tio beat Vasily Lomachenko to become, undisputed in my eyes in the lightweight division when he beat Vasily Lomachenko after beating Richard Comey. But Jessica McCaskill beating Cecilia Breakers, that was just as great or even greater. So I added Jessica McCaskill. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, give me a second. What live commentary I was doing? The Cecilia Breakers and Jessica McCaskill. So for those that are just new to the channel, right? And I'm gonna say it again. I understand this boxing content creators, and I said this the other day, and I probably said it too harsh, but I was lit. You know what I'm saying? Because, okay, there is good traffic when it comes to, whether it's unfortunate, whether it's negative, positive, or whatever. Shanae Shields, but also use that energy as well to uplift the other women. Talk about women boxing because they still need the support. You know what I'm saying? They still need the support. Just don't ride the wave. And I'm talking about the content creators, especially the boxing content creators. This is your opportunity. Because I've been talking about women's boxing when nobody wanted to listen to women boxing. And now people are into women boxing more than ever before. People are now giving these content a chance. Look, I'm going to tell you, look how many views I had with when I did this. I did this content. Hold on. This ain't even hit a K, right? Look. When I said Jessica McCaskill, the fighter of the year 2020, only 401 views. When I had Amanda Serrano, and she said, I want Jessica McCaskill. It only did 658 views. When I did Chantel Cameron prediction, Reese and Jessica Camera, that was a great fight out there in New Hampshire. You know how many that? 184 views. I didn't care if it didn't have traffic, because there's people that do content and only care about the traffic and only care about the numbers and care about that. Got care about showing light to women boxing. So now women boxing is picking up, and I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that. Hold on. Give me a second. Shields. Let's go in. She did the. Oh, I think that was supposed to be a live. I think a live. No, I gotta do the live. Shields versus Hammer got the balls to do what men in boxing not willing to do. Guess what? 60 views. I said this a long time ago. Claressa Shields, no KOs won't attract fans to women boxing. Claressa Shields, record-breaking night, 279 views. You understand? Ooh, guess who did the live to your first all-woman card? That was on a Fight app, FITE app. Claressa Shields, how many people bought your pay-per-view? How many YouTubers was talking about Claressa Shields and the care? They didn't care. What I'm saying is that I understand people are now talking about Claressa Shields because of the papoose, and yes, it creates this type of traffic and engagement, and it's all good. Nah. This ain't no clout chasing channel. And that's the reason why Shanae Shields know who Punch is. Because I know boxing. I know what I'm talking about. Now, these other people, they might not know. They just riding the wave. Hey, Punch, do you think that Caroline Dubois is leaving MVP for win? Hell no. You crazy? Caroline Dubois just signed to MVP, and she's gonna be one of their golden goose. Especially she's the golden goose of the UK for them. Nah, she already headlined in the card. Trust me. That Alicia Baumgartner Caroline Dubois fight is going to come to fruition. And I say 2027, that would be the right time to do it. Thank you, MS. Thank you, Natty. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Shout out to Dewana. What's good? What's good? What's good? God bless. God bless for the super chat. God bless. He said, iBoxing King. Can we talk about Ryan Garcia going to SUFA after the Golden Boy contract runs out? Not right now. We could save a Ryan Garcia content another day. Why she wearing wigs, though? Don't get it. I'll tell you like this. I think that Shanae, she was more authentic and she spoke better. She carried, what's weird? That it looked that Claressa Shields was more mature, younger than older. Right? She was more mature, younger than older. She looked like, okay, it seemed like she had loose screws, but she was more mature when she was younger than older. Go look at her interviews when she used to talk before and look at her interviews now. You will think that today she's the 19-year-old girl, the 20-year-old girl. And that girl is a 32-year-old girl or 31-year-old girl. Look at her last relationship. It was respectable. Tony proposed to her. They was engaged. Fiance. Everybody respected that. Everybody in boxing that knew about Claressa Shields, everybody respected that. Oh, they look cute. All this. There was no type of negativity around Tony or Claressa Shields. So you go from that to a respectable situation to a situation that have destroyed your image, has put your career in the back burner. No one is interviewing, caring about your fight. If they cared about your fight and they cared about the other side, when is K. Scott going to do an interview? Nobody cares. They're not even promoting it like that. Salida and Win Records don't even. Let me see what Win. Let me see. Let's see what Win Records. Let's see. I know probably they got something. No, because they just. Okay. They got 1, 2, 3, 4. This how they promoting. This is not even enough, folks. And this is just yesterday, but before that, and that's her content. If Claressa Shields never would have did that herself, they never would have put nothing in it. So Win Records don't promote her like that. Win Records don't promote her like that. Let's see Zeus. She's nowhere to be found here. So Zeus is not promoting their fight. Zeus don't care. Okay, let's see Salida. Salida might have nothing because she just had the media day yesterday. So yes, so they promoting her. Salida's promoting because of yesterday's media day. You know what I'm saying? Salida promoting. Let's see Dimitri Salida. Salida, where's Dimitri Salida? This is her promoter. This is her promoter. You got 1. Where they at? And you got the last time when they did the press conference. But then that's not enough. You only posted 4. But look, boom. Come in the building with a $10 super chat called Alive. Love you, Punch. Love you back. Good looking now. Appreciate you. Thank you. I died. It talked about quitting to a mill. It's a damn shame. Yes, it's a damn shame. Thank you. Appreciate you. God bless. Who would want to fight a couple? And then when she's going off the rails, they're not even protecting this woman. They're not protecting her. It got to the point like nobody want to protect this woman no more. That's how it got to the point. Nobody want to speak for her. They looking bad. I wouldn't have my name attached to this to that chick. I wouldn't. Hold on. What was the other video? So this was the one. This was yesterday.
Now you, Claressa, I got $2 million and I'll knock you out. First of all, I make more than $2 million.
Can you give me a little freestyle?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Wait, do you want to hear a freestyle or what?
Spit some bars, or freestyle on Chris Software.
You think I'm Papoose?
Give us a
I'm not
freestyle.
Papoose. Let me think. Okay, we got that one. No joke. She mad that I'm paped up and her silly ass broke. Get up off your ass and get some motherfucking money, ho. Wishing bad on me is funny. Why? Because it's not gonna work. Running circles on you bitches. Y'all can't keep up. Try to give you bitches a chance. She fucked it up. Calling me ugly as old. You know I'm fine as fuck. Said you wish I lose already. Don't get your hopes up.
Why this gigolo's not saving this woman? You see, like, why? Yo, why this gigolo is not saving this woman? Why are they letting her do this?
Hated it.
Yo, why? Why? Like, why? Why are they not protecting their investment? I don't understand. Like, yo, folks, if you're gonna put your money into something, wouldn't you want to you protect your investment, right? It's like they let. You know what I feel like, that Remy Ma's husband, Win, and Salida, that they're laughing with us. I think they're with us. They're with us. Like I said at the beginning of the live, I don't think that a lot of people, I don't think that she's liked, even by the people that's around her. The thing is that they can make money off of her. See, in boxing, you don't got to like nobody. Let me tell you like this. There's a lot of entities that got fighters, and the promoter doesn't like the fighters. Like, I'll tell you like this. Top Rank didn't like T.O. T.O. didn't like Top Rank. But they were signed, and he still needed to get paid. He still fought, right? Turkey Al Sheikh don't like T.O., but T.O. made the most money that he made versus Shakur Stevenson, right? So in boxing, there is a lot of working relationships where people don't like each other, but they can make money off of you, and they're going to do it. Okay. Look what Oscar De La Hoya said about Turkey. Oscar De La Hoya just did an interview 2 days ago and said that he's not even in speaking terms with Turkey Al Sheikh. Who Ryan Garcia fighting? Conor Benn, September. One of the biggest fights in the sport of boxing, the most lucrative fights in the sport of boxing. But the promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, is not even talking to Turkey Al Sheikh. Ryan Garcia barely speaks to Oscar. Yo, for the people that in the comment section that knows the insides in the sport of boxing, for how many years have Ryan Garcia and Oscar De La Hoya been at odds? For how many years? Oscar De La Hoya and Ryan Garcia been at odds since the pandemic. And guess what? They still managed to get the Gervonta Tank Davis fight, the Devin Haney fight, the Javier Fortuna fight, the Mario Barrios fight. Oscar De La Hoya and Ryan Garcia has been going since when he pulled out of the negotiations on a July 4th date during right after the pandemic. So the reason why they don't get her back is because they don't like her. They don't like her. I know, folks, I know people that know her and be around her, and they don't like her. They let me know. They be like, yo, I'll be watching your shit. You should be making me laugh, but you know what I'm saying? I'm dead serious. But there is benefit to, that's just boxing. Boxing is a very snakish community. She doesn't listen. She doesn't listen to her team. I think she doesn't. You remember when Remy Ma's husband was in Vlad TV, and he said, I told her I'll handle it, and she just went in and still started tweeting about 50 Cent. But they don't like her. They're just making money off of her. In boxing, you don't got to be liked to make money. You don't got to like each other to be partners and make money in the sport of boxing. Rival promoters need to work together to make fights happen. Eddie Hearn does not like Frank Warren, and Frank Warren does not like Eddie Hearn. But Turkey Al Sheikh made sure they're going to do some fights together. Period. Bill Haney, Devin Haney was suing Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions. In the midst of them suing them, they still managed to do a fight with Golden Boy Promotions fighter Jose Ramirez and Devin Haney on Times Square. Oscar de la Hoya, Golden Boy Promotions, and Canelo Alvarez are practically enemies. Guess what? They still did Canelo Alvarez versus Jaime Munguia. So don't think I already see it. I could see it. I could see it from the outside in. I could see if I go to events. Her own circle don't like her. Think about this, folks. Her own friends don't like her anymore because they feel like she backstabbed them. Franchon, what did Franchon Crew de Jeune tweeted just yesterday? Franchon Crew de Jeune was like the big sister in boxing to Claressa Shields, right? What did French? And shout out to Franchon Crew de Jeune, former super middleweight undisputed. Where's that tweet? Let me see if I can find that tweet. And just in case, a lot of tickets left. Shit ain't selling out. They're going to have to give a bunch of tickets away. Where is that? Let me see. French on Coup de Jeune. I thought I took. I didn't think I Let me see. What she said. Let me see. No. I thought I took a snapshot out from it. Let me see if I can find it on X. Hold on, give me a second. Damn, I thought I had it on that. There you go. Did she took it out? I think maybe she deleted it. Damn. Let me see. Okay, right here. Give me a second. Claressa Shields, you're a clown. You set me up and injured me because you was worried about that little Zeus deal. You didn't make me, I made you. Remember that. Karma don't miss. And it's weak you block me on the pop shit in your interview. Real grown women say it with their chest. I don't know what that means. That used to be French on Crew de Jeune used to look out for Claressa Shields throughout when they was in the amateurs. French on Crew de Jeune a little older. That was like a sister. Ever since you know Claressa Shields and French on Crew de Jeune, French on Crew de Jeune was like her big sister. Used to do her hair. Used to make her look pretty because like back in the days, she had the ugly girl complex, and it was French on Crew de Jeune that was giving her game, how to dress, look right, put her right, fix her hair when she went out there. Look at her relationship with Amanda Serrano. Amanda Serrano had to cut her off like, yo, you be dissing me, you be side dissing me and stuff like that just because you got beef with Jake Paul. Why do I catch the bullets? Look at all her relations. Look at her cousin, her sister, her family. Friends. You hear, look, Jay was a friend. Jay the boxer. Every great relationship that she has, she lost it. The pioneer, she has problem with the pioneers. Now the pioneers, those who paved the way, don't respect her because she doesn't respect them. And I said this yesterday, or the last time I went live, I said, yo, most boxers, they're going to go through their downfall. They're going to catch an L. When they're going to catch an L in the ring, they're going to catch an L outside of the ring. Shanae Shields is burning so many bridges that when she, God forbid, but it could be inevitable, when she has that downfall, ain't nobody going to be there to pick her up. There's always somebody there that's going to pick somebody up. But I think when Shanae Shields hits that bottom, ain't nobody going to be there to pick her up. That's why, to be honest, and look, God forbid, but I'm just keeping it real. I feel like when she hits that rock bottom, it could be, look, her loss may not be in the ring. Her loss may be when Remy Ma's husband pulled the plug. It may be when the promotional company say, that's it, we don't want to deal with you. You may take a loss outside of the ring. You may not. I don't think that there's any girls skillfully to beat her, especially in the division that she want to campaign in. This is the reason why she doesn't take training serious. Claressa Shields is training for her to look like Remy Ma. That's what she's training for. She's not on the beach and she's not doing these little workouts with these new strength and conditioning coaches. I barely see her head coach. Ladies and gentlemen, what's the sound? How many times you seen Jackson? How many times you see her head coach? She does pad work more with papoose than her head coach. And let me tell you like this. Her head coach don't take her serious anymore. Because any coach, especially when you're in training camp, a real coach, and I'm not saying he's not a real coach. What I'm saying is he already had it. He's going to collect his 10% or whatever. A coach would not let a papoose do pad work when you got a fight coming up. There's head coaches and trainer, man. They will not let you play because they got a system. They won't even, if you're not in the team and you don't, they will not let, there's trainers that will not want another trainer even doing pad work with them if they're not the second hand coach, if they're not part of the team. You understand what I'm saying? So when you see her doing pad work, she got Jackson, and then you got a flick when she doing pad work with Pap. Nah, she's not taking this fight serious at all because K. Scott doesn't possess that type of threat. She's playing around. Oh, she's doing a music video. 3 weeks out? Coach John has spoke so much, he treats him so bad. I could see, Jay, I could see it. Like, I don't even need to be in the room to know that she is disrespect John. He's gonna collect his fee. He's gonna collect whatever 5, 7, 10% of his coach fee, and that's it. He don't care about her. I already could see he already know that he lost her. He's just gonna there and collect. Because ain't no trainer going to allow her fighter or his fighter to be doing mid work 3 weeks out, 2 weeks out, or within training camp. For a guy like Papoose to play around and F up rhythm, F up sharpness and stuff like that. Nah. She thinks Pap can save her from everything. I don't know what. Hey. Like Bernie Mac said, in Def Comedy Jam, maybe it was the dick. I don't know. Maybe he did something to her that other people never did. Maybe he was drinking the vajiji juice. I don't know. Even though that I heard there was rumors back in the days, in the amateur days, that she, put it this way, she's just not attractive to the masculine man. Those are those are just rumors. I personally don't know the fact nor the her experience with a particular lady or ladies, but that's been a rumor. And I'm the type, I'm not gonna put, and I'm not gonna put any name on it until like I know that I know who and this. But I do know that she did sleep with several boxers. Shanani Shields, if you're looking on, I hope you don't want to call me a liar. Cause I could definitely, I know who is who. But I don't need to say it. Put it that way. I put it this way, I just know. I just know. You know what I'm saying? I've known for years. And look, I'm gonna say it like this. If there's certain, you know what it is? And put it this way. And Jay, it was good, Jay. You know why I think when I say shit like that, she'll never reply to the video or whatever to when I say this, what I'm talking about right now. It's because I actually think she knows now who I really know, or they know me. Cause now it's like, I think she's like, fucking punch, yo, man. Yeah, you fucking know. I ain't even gonna stress him like that. I ain't even gonna go at him. I'm not even gonna go at him like that. Cause I know he knows what other people know. You understand what I'm trying to say, Jay? You understand what I'm trying to say? I think that's why she ain't trying to. She stayed. That's why when she was on her Twitter live, she like, oh, Punch is a little nigga. You know what I'm saying? He ain't nothing big. He a little nigga. Huh? Okay. All right. Trust me. The information, I'm only saying 50% of what I know. Oh, I got time. I got time. And I said this before. This is when I know I got a good heart. You know when I know I got a good heart and I know that I'm God-fearing as well? Because I don't believe in karma. I don't believe in that. But there's certain things that there's a proper way to expose certain things. Put it that way. It's proper way to expose certain things. I'm not going to expose and then get other people exposed just for a content, just for a laugh. Like, put it this way. If I wanted to be, and I'm going to say it like this, and some people going to be like, oh, yo, the Punch think. There's information that I know that if I wanted to go viral today, and I could go viral for 2 weeks and I could kick back and I won't have to do no videos for 2 weeks and I'll just see the storm. That's what I know that I'm a good, that's what I know that I do got a conscience. I'm a good person and stuff like that. I know because I got information that I could go viral right now. Right now I could go viral. And for 2 weeks, they'll be talking about what I will Punch on Boxing set and the information I could put out there. Y'all be like, yo! Yeah, that's the type of information I got. I got the type of information that you'll be like, yo! Shit! Nah! Thank you, China. I appreciate that. Thank you. She's doing a little better. She is very, very positive and stuff like that. Yesterday she did have a doctor's appointment. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a road. It's gonna be hopefully it's not gonna be tough, but it's gonna be a road, but it's gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? I'm highly positive that, if she gonna weather the storm, gonna go through chemo and stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying? Everything gonna be good. Everything gonna be good. My mom had a successful surgery and stuff like that. So, it's been all positive since the beginning, since the day we got the news. it's been positive, and as much that she is positive as well. As a matter of fact, I'm actually even surprised that she is as positive. That speaks a lot about her inner strength and stuff like that. So her being positive got me not even worried. I'm not even worried. You know what I'm saying? The only time I could be worried is like if just negative thoughts and negative shit could come in my mind. But for the most part, I try to think positive for the most part. And and thank you for y'all prayers, because I'm gonna tell you like this: there's numbers in prayers, and y'all prayers been helping for real. There's some people that be like, yo, don't put your information, don't, you know what I'm saying? Things could be private, you know what I'm saying? Hey, the more prayer, the better. And I'm like an open book. So, like, hey, it's not like something that, you know, sometimes you want even more information. You know what I'm saying? That's why I even said the other day, or I put out the other day, if anybody knows about breast cancer, if anybody knows like remedies and stuff like that, every good information. I mean, like, I want my mom to live, you know? Sometimes it's like when they say closed mouth don't get fed, right? It's the same thing with information, you know? Like one of my friends, he had lung cancer, right? So right away when I'm thinking about cancer, I want to talk to one of my boys that had cancer. Like, yo, what was the thing? Like, he even said the same shit. Oh, right after surgery, they give her this medicine and then like that, and then they wait like 2 to 3 weeks or whatever, as depending how she recovers from the surgery, and then start this. Or get this fruit, get this tea, do this. So I'm a person that I'm also saying publicly, because I want information as well, so I could better educate myself, and then I could help educate also my mom, because we all learning at the same time. You know what I'm saying? We all learning this. This is the first time that when my pops, he had the lung cancer, but they took it out right before he needed to go to chemo, nothing like that. They took it out early. Mom is a whole different a different situation. It was more aggressive and stuff like that. So, any information, yo, email me, man. Like, I'm like that. You know what I'm saying? I want enough information, what she shouldn't eat. Of course, they be like, don't be stressed. Stress can make it worse or whatever. So, but if anybody that has some type of remedy, any tea, any herbs, any diet, let me know. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all. So, yeah, I'm an open book. So, I'm not. It is what it is, man. Thank you, 420. But I think that this is the opportunity, though. Right now, the situation with Shanae Shields is an opportunity for, if when you see the bad, that makes you want to see the good. And I know there's a real shadow on Shanae Shields, because she's like a negative representative of women boxing. But women boxing, the culture, the community, for the most part, what they're putting out there, and shout out to MVP and Matchroom Boxing, that they have partnered up. Shout out to MVP, they have partnered up with what is it, JFL, MMA. That's gonna be huge as well. Amanda Serrano may fight, MMA. That's what Claressa Shields also fought in the MMA, and I actually like the Claressa Shields in the MMA. I think she did pretty good, even though she lost her last fight. I think she did pretty good, and I remember when I jumped on that live, that space, the space, the Twitter space, and she jumped on the Ryan Garcia, and I was on that Twitter space, and I even spoke to Claressa Shields, and I said, yo, you more entertaining in the MMA than in boxing. Because around that time, I'm like, yo, you don't have no opponents. I think that she could have been successful in the MMA. She was sour sop, right? Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because I was gonna go to not tomorrow, on Saturday, I'm gonna go to China. I'm gonna go to Chinatown because you know what? You know what's funny? They're trying to eliminate these sour sop from entering the country, like the healthy stuff. I've noticed that several years. I mean, because I used to get sour sup. How you say sour sup? Something like that. And one of my boys, he used to get like a box of herbs. His mother in Trinidad, she has a garden, and she has they like herbal life, everything. Like yo, he's like 50 years old, and you think that he's 31, right? Um, Vegan, but he that tea, herbs, everything. But he would ship a box, and then he would give me a cranberry, all these leaves and stuff like that, like soursop, everything. Guess what they did? They don't let those packages in the country anymore. I'm talking about herbal, healthy stuff. They don't let it anymore. And he used to sell it too. So I'm like, damn, why this country is keeping healthy stuff from entering the country like this? You know what I'm saying? So it's getting kind of weird. The new crack is the food. The new crack is the food. The new crack is the food. I used to be vegan. I think that's the best time. Vegan is the best, to be honest. If it's any type of diet, I've been vegan for a year. I remember I did this vegan stuff like for even like 8 months. Just this past, when was it? From August to April, something like that. For the fellas, let me tell you like this. I'm just being honest. For the fellas, you know, if you want to be vegan, I'm gonna give you 3 things that I'll tell you three pros. Energy after 3 weeks. You're gonna feel when you're vegan after 3 weeks, you're gonna feel like you 17 years old again. Energy, no inflammation. And let me tell you like this. Fellas, listen up. Your erection is a dun dun dun. I'll be honest, man. I ain't trying to turn nasty. I'm just giving you the pros and the pros. And the cons is, man, you know, iron, low iron, and stuff like that. But say it like this: vegan does help. Vegan. I don't know how it does with the ladies, but he said I got no blood flow. Yo, turn this shrimp to lobster. I ain't got no blood flow problems. I'm just saying. I mean, if you're obese, yeah, you probably have it, but vegan has a lot of positives. Clarissa's not a side chick. She's a side trick. Oh, shit. Pap is her handler. Yo, to be honest, I don't even think that Pap is a handler. Pap is like, he's a new age pimp, in my opinion. He's like a new age pimp. And Shanae Shields, she's so, I say that Shanae Shields dumb. It's like, I feel like he's pimping her in a way. Like high class pimping is not like you a street whore in the strip, right? But she's like, you see them, a lot, some tricks, strippers, hookers, they turned to what was that? Was that app OnlyFans, right? OnlyFans. And by these girls going to OnlyFans, hey, I be watching documentaries and shit. So these girls go to OnlyFans and they don't need to be in the strip no more. So they cut off the pimp. They don't need a pimp anymore. But I heard in certain documentary, I don't know, I forgot what channel on YouTube when a chick is talking about this guy is asking her, but if you got OnlyFans, why do you still got a pimp? You know what I'm saying? Because they was talking about girls, they eliminated the pimp by going OnlyFans. And then there was a girl that still got a pimp while she's in OnlyFans. Like, no, that's it. You don't need the pimp anymore. You got OnlyFans. You don't even need to be in the strip anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's like Shanae Shields is voluntarily having a pimp. Again, I'm going to say it again. Yo, if Shanae Shields wanted to F with him and he wanted to F with her, and they just do this every other weekend stuff. You know how people used to back in the days, or not back in the days, but people used to have people got their little fling, got their little booty calls and shit like that. They got their that guy or the girl, the guy has that girl that they deal with each other, but it's not exclusive. You know? They see each other every other weekend or whatever. They go, wow, they have dinner. They go, they think, and that's it. There's nothing exclusive, right? They got their own lives. You know what I'm saying? And that would have been all right. People would have understand it. Why people are laughing at Shanae Shields is that she's claiming him. Is that that's my man. That's my man. And the tattoo on her, the breast. Woman. Just play it. Just have fun. How about that? Yo, put it this way. If I know that if Shanae Shields was my daughter and yo, she just don't want to really listen to me and stuff like that, I would tell her, yo, I just have fun with it, but don't be serious. Keep on having your career online and stuff like that. Have fun, but that's it. But don't be serious with them. You're looking stupid out there. See, she wouldn't look as dumb if she was just fucking a dude. She wouldn't look as dumb. All right, they fucking. Who cares? A bunch of people just fuck around and shit like that. But what's making her look dumb is claiming every interview she's looking dumb. And this dude is just sitting back. Like, yo, he's just sitting back and let her crash out. He won't follow up with no interview. He won't even follow up on social media. Your woman is getting, not your woman, but your pet, whatever you want to call her. You know what I'm saying? She is getting flamed on social media. And the thing is, it affects her too. It's not like, oh, it doesn't affect her. She's on social media every day. Every day. Even when she should be taking a break every day. The reason why we have content about her every day is because she's outside every day. You didn't have to respond. Go and train. You didn't have to respond. Train. Finish your training camp. You got a couple more weeks of your fight. Lastly, I handle this with composure. See? This is what Papoose is telling Claressa Shields. I seen the interview, baby. You handle that shit good, baby. I love you, baby. Don't worry. Let them haters hate. You my woman. You my queen. And then he start licking her ass. Huh? That's what she's doing. That's what he's doing. You know that shit irks her. She was mad. Look at in the ending of that interview. She still was thinking about it. She said, I'll arm wrestle you because of that type of question. You know what I'm saying? She was irritated. Then she goes back home or whatever, the hotel room, and be like, yeah, man, these bitches and shit like that, that interview and shit. Why don't she's been posting her interviews. Why don't she post that interview on her social media? Why doesn't Shanae Shields post that interview on her social media platform? So leave me alone with that husband shit. No, you gotta leave that husband shit. What do you mean leave me alone with that husband shit? You dealing with somebody's husband, you idiot. You're getting mad at the world. The person that you should be mad at is the husband of Remy Ma. Remy Ma's husband. That's your beef. The beef ain't with the people. The beef ain't the interviewer. The beef ain't with the fans. The beef is not with your detractors, your hecklers. Nothing. The beef is with him. His situation got you looking like a clown out here. So why would you even say this on your IG story? So leave me alone with that husband shit. No. Pap need to finalize that divorce, and nobody will be. Then you won't have to deal with the husband shit. Shanae? Yeah, Jay, she had the nerves to say God is working on me. God ain't working on you, man. You better read your Bible. God ain't working on you. He's working against you. He's working against the abomination. Shanae, yo, you know what's funny? Shanae Shields think that she really think that God is approving this. Hey, yo, Shanae Shields, you talk about God so much. You think this is another question I want somebody to answer. Shanae Shields, do you think that God approves of your situation with Remy Ma's husband? They should have followed that up right quick. Hey, I got a divorce. Do you believe in God? Because you go, you know what I'm saying? You always reference God. You always reference the church. You always reference it, right? You remember the brace? Hey yo, y'all remember the bracelet back in the days? You know what I'm saying? What would Jesus do? Shanae Shields, what would Jesus do? Do you think God is approving that? Or you going to tell God, no, God, you got Jesus, stop. Jesus, stop. Stop. You got to understand that he filed for divorce. Can you imagine she talks to God like that?
Claressa, why are you dealing with a married man? Why are you dealing with Remy Ma's husband? Do you know that's abomination you dealing with him? Do you know that's fornicating? Do you know that's a sin? He has become one with his wife until I or a judge says otherwise. Do you understand?
But he filed for divorce, Law. I don't know. He filed for divorce. You leaving you leaving the file for divorce out. Not for real. I ain't even gonna pray with you no more. Because you don't understand. He filed for divorce.
When was the last? Divorce. He filed for divorce. He filed for divorce. Like, leave me the fuck alone. He filed for divorce, okay? He's my man. He's my man. He's my man, not her man. He filed for divorce. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't get it. Y'all just don't fucking get it. Y'all always leave that part out. That he filed for divorce. He filed for divorce, all right? He's my man. He's my man.
Oh, shit.
You're not gonna be entering the kingdom of heaven.
You will not be welcome to the kingdom of heaven unless you stop dealing with the gigolo from upstairs. Do you understand, Claressa? Stop dealing with the gigolo from upstairs. Stop dealing with Remy Ma's husband.
No. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You sound like old. Pap does not want to divorce his wife, especially now. It's all right. You know, hey, Put it this way. Hey, hey, yo, don't divorce. Don't divorce. You know why? Because it's more content for me. It's all right. Hey, Shanini Shields. It's okay. He filed for divorce. Yeah, he filed for divorce. Matter of fact, I hope they never sign him. You know what? We're gonna do videos every fucking day. Every day. You know what's gonna happen? Okay, this shit should be in the betting line, right? When you betting on sports, will Papoose get a divorce? Yes, or like what's the percentage? What the odds? You could win a parlay, whatever shit like that. But how much you want to bet, folks? If and when he finalized that divorce, he would not marry Shanae Shields. He would not propose to you, Shanae. As a matter of fact, he'll probably propose to you, but he'll never marry you. She said, what she said yesterday? He filed for divorce because of me. Shit. Because of you. So what happened to the first year that he was dealing with you? What happened for the first year? They say Claressa got her sister locked up somewhere. I don't know. It's weird. You can see that's a highly dysfunctional situation right there. But I guess when you're raised with this with how you say with dysfunctional, you have a dysfunctional background, you enable the dysfunctional stuff. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Some people know how to live with chaos because they was raised with chaos. You know, it's just like you know, born and raised in the hood and born and raised with gunshots and shit like that, or watching fiends and people get strung out. It becomes like, oh, it's nothing. You know. For example, let's say if your parents were always fighting, always arguing, right? Always fighting, always arguing. You think that's normal? Then you grow up and you in a relationship, and you could be in a relation, and then you in a similar relationship as your parents. One time I had this conversation with a person I know close, and I said, "Do you treat why you treat homegirl like that? Let me ask you a question. Do you treat your homegirl like that? And you don't think she's gonna leave because you saw your father treat your mom like that, and she never left your mom, and your mom never left your dad? So you think, you know, there's some dudes, right? There's dudes that think that a woman staying with a dude that put her through all that bullshit is strength. Man, she's strong though, man. She's rocking with me, man, for real, man. I don't deserve, but she rocking me. She a strong woman. She a strong woman because she could deal with my ass. I think that's like confusing right there. I don't believe that. Is that strength? If a dude mistreats you, doesn't value you, doesn't respect you, but you stay with him, is that strength? And we could say about vice versa, you know what I'm saying? But I think there's more public conversation and situation where women tolerate, women could tolerate a dude doing a bid. Not a lot of dudes do what Papoose did with Remy. Let's be real, let's be honest. Uncle, what's good? Not a lot of dudes would do what Pap did. Like if your girl is doing a bid, like, yo, what's good, Punch? Yo, your girl? Where your girl at? Nah, she doing 6 to 9. And I'm daily writing love letters. Dudes will not, you ain't gonna see a line of dudes on 149th and 3rd Avenue taking that bus upstate to visit their girls in jail. You don't see that. You will see a line of girls. You will see the coach bus full of women going upstate with their grocery, with their kids, visiting the dude in jail. Women will tolerate shit. Look, women will tolerate shit that men will not tolerate. You ain't gonna catch dudes saying, "Yeah, man, my girl, my wife is doing the bid for nine years. I ain't gonna fuck nobody." There's certain things that women tolerate that men. Maybe that's why the gigolo from upstairs is the beta male. He got female trait. He got the come on now. You proposing to your girl when she's locked up. That's like when the dude locked up is proposing to the girl, acting like everything gonna be all right. No, don't worry, baby. When I come out, I'm gonna treat you right. That shit, man. All that fooling around shit. It's just gonna be me and you, man. Fuck people in the block when I come out. Blah blah. And that's what I mean about that. He's Remy Ma's husband. He likes when women are very vulnerable. So yeah, you're going to propose to Remy when she's in a vulnerable state, when she's locked up, when there's not a lot of people around, when she's down and out, really, and you're there. Maybe Remy Ma stood by Pat because it was just a loyal thing to do. You know? But you asked her in a vulnerable time. Just like you dealing with Claressa Shields. She's a vulnerable girl. You can't deal with strong women at the time. I'm not saying that Remy Ma's not strong, but at that time, she's in the most vulnerable state. She needs that love. She needs to feel important. She needs to feel beautiful. Think about it. Girls locked up, the makeup ain't all that. The you know what I'm saying? It's not up to, like, you know what I'm saying, the standard of being out. You find her beautiful. Wow, all this. Well, you know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm trying to say? It looked like he likes chicks that are weak at the time. You can't. I don't think he could handle a strong woman. The two women that he be with is the one that actually put more work, brings the bread. He's a gigolo. He can't deal with no strong woman. Can't deal with no strong woman that show off herself and is in the right and you can meet a woman at the right. And that's why I say there are weak men out there that can only handle women when they're weak, when they're vulnerable. Get these girls right after they was in a long relationship and they're vulnerable, or they broke up and they've been cheated on, or they've been beaten by a dude, and then you come and scoop them up and you know, make them feel good about it, but they're vulnerable. Some dudes like them vulnerable women because you could easily take advantage of them. That shit is whack. They dumb. I don't know dumb shit. Remy got with him when she was young, and his narcissistic charm and fake mask sucked her in. Yeah. Yep. Everything that she's saying, we're actually watching with Shanae Shields. I think that Shanae Shields been she's been wanting to be a celebrity. I think she never thought that a celebrity, and I'm not saying that Pap is a celebrity right there, because I think his relationship made him a celebrity more than his rhymes. I think that because look how she act when she's out, like in a war. She acts like a kid in the candy store, like okay, this was your dream. Cool. You know what I'm saying? This was your dream. Oh my God, everybody knows you. Oh, you going to the BET Awards. Oh, you doing shit beyond just a boxer. I think everything is new to her and she likes it. She doesn't care. She doesn't care about how does it look, because right now in society, you know, you got celebrity dudes that's wifing up strippers, and now they making that shit cool. You know, the best-selling female artist right now touring is Cardi B, and as much that people like Cardi B, let's be real, let's be honest, she's a stripper with a mic. We went from a Lauryn Hill to a Cardi B. We went from Beyonce to a Cardi B. Speak the truth always. Good looking now, good looking now. You got no motherfuckers and celebrities at TikTok. What I'm saying is that now is they people are making it cool. Not cool. People are making it cool and accepted that now you could wife up strippers. That's the cool shit now. Like wifing up strippers, baddies, wifing up baddies. Back in the day, that was just vixen chicks in the video. Now dudes is actually marrying the girls, the vixens of the videos now. The borderline scoochies now. They wifing up scoochies. So now, a Shanae, she'll see, yo, everybody likes Sexy Red. Everybody likes what's the other chick's name? Stallion, whatever the chick's name is. Everybody like Cardi B. Everybody like them strippers. They getting respect now. I mean, regular dudes is wifing these girls up. Regular celebrities that you don't. You know what? It's cool. It's cool for me to be a mistress. It's cool for me to be a side piece. This is the era where it's cool now. So in her mind is she's doing everything right. Why you got a problem? Why you got a problem? Stop with that husband shit. Stop with that husband shit. Thank you, Lovejoy. Stop with that husband shit. Chi. See, you know what the thing? You know what I'm saying? The thing what I'm saying is actually like men code. Like, yo, dude, man, why you saying all that shit? Come on, man. Fuck that shit, man. Fuck them hoes and shit like that. You know how Adrian Broner and Dean the Great talk? Look, what's the stream that's popping right now? Adrian Broner and Dean the Great. Adrian Broner and Dean the Great is the stream that's popping right now. Look at our culture, ladies and gentlemen. The biggest attention right now is Dean the Great, Adrian Broner. Look how they talk to all them chicks. As soon as there was a girl that looked decent, look how they was laughing at her. You remember that? You saw the clip? A girl that doesn't look like she's a stripper, like she's just a regular girl, like a regular girl. She don't got the fake and all that stuff. Adrian Broner and Dean the Great was laughing at her like she was an alien. Am I right or wrong? Y'all seen that clip? Yo, they laugh at us. That look decent. She ain't look like a whore. She don't look like got fake ass and titties. And I'm not saying that fake and titties are whole, but you understand what I'm trying to say. Or exotic. And fucking Adrian Broner was laughing like crazy, like if she was some type of alien. For me, I wasn't even laughing when I saw it. I'm like, damn, bro, like, wow. Like, I understand the stream. I understand it. Like, I understand what it is. But y'all made this regular, like, girl that doesn't look like it's out there like if she was, and they made her feel like she's the issue. Melissa with the $20 super chatty patty cake. I totally agree. Thank you, Melissa. So now we're living in a world where there is accepting to a dude just having a bunch of babies left and right. what is the NBA young boy? How many baby mama he got? Yo, I'm sorry, but in my era, Kodak Black, they wouldn't even let him in the damn studio. Get the fuck out of here, you fiend. Get out of here. And then I'm watching, look at the fan base. Look at the fan base of NBA Youngboy, Kodak Black. What are people into? Like, is everybody drunk the fuck out? Like, okay, there's errors. I understand. Maybe the people back in the days would look at the people, the guys, the artists in the 90s, late 90s, this ain't music. But now, this shit ain't music. See, the difference between even in the 90s, late 90s, late 80s, and stuff like that, it was music, but it was culture. This ain't culture no more. Ain't no culture. This shit ain't no culture. This shit don't make you feel good about yourself. Like, yeah, there'd be type of music. Say there's certain music, they'd be like, there's a fuck around, full around, party on and shit like that. But there was also music that uplift. Even a R. Kelly would tell you that you could believe that you could fly, and he could do all the stupidity probably behind the scenes or whatever he was doing in his private life. But shit, he'll give you, I'm the greatest, the world's greatest. He'll give you that. He'll give you a damn song you can sing in your graduation. Let me know the new graduation song. What's the new graduation song? Hey, good looking now. Just finished work to catch a show. Greetings from a winter Friday afternoon in Sydney, bro. Good looking now, bruh. Shout out to you in Sydney. Keep up the great work. Originally from NOLA 504. Okay. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Appreciate that, brother. Hope work was good, man. Y'all can't listen to Bad Bunny. I actually caught a live. What's good? Boxing Mom. So it's weird. It's weird. So I think Shanae Shields is accepting the abnormality. Because right now we live in a world right now where abnormality is a new normal. Right now we living in the world right now. You go to the club and you dancing, they be like, yo, you weird. If you dance right now in a club or in a lounge and you dancing, now you weird. Oh, yo, man, like you having too much fun. Because people don't dance no more. People's like high class stalkers and shit. People are looking at their phone and looking up, looking at their phone, looking up, looking at their phone, looking up, drinking, looking around, acting like they're looking at their phone. Yo, people, to be honest, you know how people acting nowadays? Like Remy Ma's husband when he was on his phone yesterday, walking into the gym, acting like he's talking to somebody, acting like he's cool with sunglasses. Why you got sunglasses on? You going to the fucking gym. You going to the gym. There's going to be kids around. There's going to be youth. You know, you want to talk to somebody, you want them to look at you in their eye. Maybe you got something to say inspirational wise. Take them sunglasses off. It's not about you, right? It's not about you. It's about Shanae Shields. It's her day. That's also another thing about today's culture. That people make it just, everybody just want to make it about them. And it's not even your event. That's why people don't cheer like other cultures. People be like, yo, you been to a soccer game, man? Those people cheer like crazy. No, it's because they cheer for the team. Our culture is, if we're going to go to a boxing event now, they think it's their event. They think it's their event. I'm gonna wear my best shit out, man. You go to a UK, of a UK fighter, the Tyson Furies, the Ricky Hattons, man, they going out there, man. They gonna have a good time. They don't care how they dress and shit like that. Put some sneakers, put some white tee or whatever. We go out there to cheer for the fighter. No, our culture think that everybody know that everybody's looking at them. I'm saying, yeah, we're gonna go wild. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, we going to the fight. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, man. Our coach is getting corny. We're not even inspiring people outside of the country no more. In the UK, people don't listen to this shit no more. They listen to that to the rap shit back that people was rhyming back in the days. Dancing wise, Japan has adopted the dancing culture, the break culture, more than over here. We don't dance, but go to Japan. Look at their hip hop in Japan. The influence is crazy. If you leave the country and you leave, you see other cultures. Look at the break dancing culture. Look at the hip hop dancing culture in Japan. You got Japan. You go have Japanese coming over here trying to teach you how to dance now. Look at the top 10 rappers out there in the UK. They rhyming like the 90s and the 80s. Like lyric is important. But anyway. Tomorrow is gonna be something new because she's gonna give us something new to talk about. So I mean, hey, we ain't gonna stress today. Tomorrow's gonna be something else. Tomorrow's gonna be something else. I'm waiting for the next interview because now after this interview, I want to see the follow-up questions. And I know what their team is gonna do. Don't ask her this question. Don't ask her this question. How about you don't come with your husband then? I mean, don't come with your boy toy. Stay in the back. Stay in the back. What is Papoose doing anyway yesterday over there? Doesn't she have security? Like, what are you doing there anyway? Are you the trainer? You the coach? Like, you ain't see Al Heyman all the time with Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? You don't see everywhere, like, you don't see the managers or what, like, this guy is just, I think that his music is not good, is trash at the moment. He don't have no relevancy but just to be around Shanae Shields. Or I think that he's staying close enough where nobody could give her the truth. That nobody could be like, yo, let me talk to you for a minute off the camera. I think that's why he's around. I think he's around more even in the training. See, he's in the gym because he doesn't want John Jackson to school her while they're training. So he's there. When she goes to the gym, he's there. Cause maybe he don't want nobody to run up on Shanae Shields, and it could be like a nice, decent lady and tell her, hey, Claressa, I'm so much of a fan of yours. Can I have a little words of wisdom with you? And tell her the truth. Right? I think, what's her name? The one that asked her the question, this one, what's her name? I don't want to disrespect because I forgot her name.
How much longer are you willing to be in a relationship with somebody's husband?
Pause, because that's not somebody's husband.
Remember when she started, she said, I've been through this. Before she asked the question, right? She said, what she said? She said, let me say the words right. Before she asked that question, she said, give me a second. She said, can I ask you a real question? Because I didn't been here before. Can I ask you a real question? Because I have been here before. Meaning this woman been through what Claressa Shields is going through. Whether she was the recipient or probably she was dating somebody that was still married. And the way you see how she looked and then she looked down, like she could see that when she was there, she was delusional. When she was probably in that situation, she was delusional. So she see delusion in Shanae Shields. She see it. Right? Like the lead up to the question, it was more than just a question. For me, it was more that it's a question, but looking out, trying to, yo, it was not like this. Like, well, if why how long is, I think it was more of a statement than even a question, in my opinion.
Can I ask you a real question? Because I didn't been here before.
Right? So she's been through what maybe with Claressa Shields in that same position. And then it ended up that the guy led her on, saying that he's going to get a divorce. And then he never got it and went back to his wife. And probably she was heartbroken. So she probably saying like, yo, I want to ask you this. I want to ask you a real question because I've been here before. So when she's leading up with that, she's probably saying like, yo, I see you. When I see you, I reminds me of myself when I was in a situation. How long are you going to be with somebody else's husband? He said side chick sticks together. But everything that makes sense, Claressa Shields always finds it like it's like an enemy. Yo, she's under a spell too. She's under a spell. I'll be honest. I think she's under a spell. Everything that makes sense, she attacks it. Like she just can't. Yo, she can't just be. She got to be defensive in everything. Like that's something that, yo, how about this? How about this, Shanae Shield? When you hear something like that, she should have had a conversation where she'd be like, how would you handle my situation? Do you feel like I'm in a good situation? She should be asking questions too. Have a conversation. Claressa Shields think that she knows more. Like she think that she's schooling people. That makes her stupid too. That's almost like when she was trying to school Christian Rock. Stay away from him. I ain't gonna get a name. The color. Stay away from him. Like she act like she's got wisdom. She don't got no wisdom. Nobody look at Claressa Shields and say, that's wisdom. Yeah, I'm gonna take you for your word. Even in French, even Christian Rock, the next day was when she started chilling with. As a matter of fact, put it this way. Actually, when Claressa Shields tried to tell Christian Rock to stay away, that's when we seen them in the last couple of days more together than ever. Christian Rock said, what? If you telling me this shit, I'm gonna do the opposite when you tell me I don't trust you, bitch. I'm gonna do the opposite. Right? As soon as Claressa Shields told Christian, stay away from him, we have seen Christian with Blueface more than we've seen in recent past. Like, who you? You gonna give me pointers? You gonna give me wisdom? You gonna tell me to stay away from my baby daddy? And you would have married man? You know that's what she wanted to say right quick. She didn't want to make Shanae Shields feel bad. But that's what she was about to say. But she saw Chris Shaw. Yeah, but you too. And then she just stopped herself. She's bad, man. Man, she's gonna crash bad, man. She's gonna crash hard, man. She's gonna crash bad. When he pulls the plug on her, bro, man, she's gonna crash bad. But anyway, man. Getting a little tired, getting a little sleepy. Probably tomorrow I go live later on in the night. Tomorrow or Saturday. I think I'll go Saturday. But If I go tomorrow live, I'll probably do, it'll be a late one. It'll be a late one. So, man, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Glad that y'all show love. I know that this was like a surprise live. I usually go live on Thursday nights. You know what I'm saying? Happy Hour Thursday. But I usually don't go live on Fridays. But I'm probably going to go live on tomorrow night. But definitely Saturday. Y'all already know, man. Have a great Friday. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next. The best investment you can make in your life is have God in your heart. God first, everything second. 5 + survive equals true champions. Peace out.